Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Defining Discipline podcast. I'm your host, Scott. This is episode 258. Within this podcast, you're going to follow along with me as I go to attempt to run 365 days in a row, as well as run 1,500 miles within that time frame and run two major races. One of those being a ultra marathon 50K trail race, which has already been finished. Got that done on day 156. Finished it within 7 hours, 15 minutes, and 22 seconds. Now the next race coming up within this time frame of me running 365 and going for 1,500 miles is the Detroit Free Press Marathon, and that is coming up within a month. So really trying to get into the training for that, and going to probably start the taper for that as well soon. Other than that, though, today is day 258, episode 258. We're going to kind of just get straight to the point, straight into the episode. So for the day today, I got out there and put in 3.7 miles for the day. That put me at 10 miles for the week, which put me at 66.7 miles for the month, which put me at 1,179.7 miles for the year. Um, I'm going to focus in on these monthly miles real quick. Every single month, I challenge myself to a 100-mile challenge, and I do it in honor of a charity in which I donate money to, as well as start a coinciding fundraiser to try to raise awareness and money for that charity as well throughout the month. So this month is the month of September, and we're raising money for the National Rise Syndrome Foundation. If you'd like to donate to this fundraiser, you can find the link to do so on the Defining Discipline Instagram story or the Defining Discipline Facebook story, or my personal page's Instagram story, or my personal page's Facebook story. We chose the National Rise Syndrome Foundation this month because September is Rise Syndrome Awareness Month. Um, but again, we would like your donations, but I know not everyone is able to donate right now. And if that is the case, do not feel bad. The next best thing you could do is just click that share button if you'd still like to help out, because again, we're trying to raise awareness for these causes throughout these months. And the best way to do that is to raise awareness for them by putting it on your social media and asking other people as well um, to try to put it on their social media to share it, to get as many eyes on it as possible. Other than that, though, we're going to do the quick word of the day. Today's word of the day is tribulation. Tribulation, which is often used in the phrase trials and tribulations, refers to a trying experience. It can also mean unhappiness, pain, and suffering. And that is also a very great word of the day, as many have been. So we're going to screenshot that and maybe come back to that in a future episode. But for today's episode, episode 258, we're going to try to make it quick as possible. Today's episode is going to be nurse. Um, and it's going to be that because I have a huge pain in my right leg that's starting up here in my hip. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not pretty. I've been kind of nursing it on these last few runs, trying to take it a little bit easier than normal. But still kind of putting in a little bit more effort. I've been kind of feeling it go up and down my leg. And today it kind of really kicked in towards the end of the run, right after getting 3 miles in. I got a huge pain that shot in the back of my hip here and in the side of my hip. And my whole leg kind of went numb down my leg. I almost actually fell. Kind of had to slow down and catch myself and not go. I didn't go to a walking pace, but it was kind of a weird hobble for a few steps as my leg was just kind of like working, but I really couldn't feel it or really use it correctly. So I don't know if I pinched a nerve or uh, what's going on. I'm telling you right now, I'm hitting this spot with this massage ball. Um, and so I really need to try to nurse this leg, take care of it, and that's going to be kind of hard to do with the challenge ahead of continuously running every single day and on doing 100-mile challenges while going for 1,500 miles. Thankfully, we're ahead of schedule on the 1,500 miles, so I can step back a little bit. But again, the monthly miles, I'm going to try and kind of need to trying to hit these 100-mile monthly miles for these cherries. So I'm trying to stay on that. And again, I'm still just trying to continue this run streak. So it's kind of hard to really nurse and heal something um, when you're going for no days off. So the next best thing I know I need to be doing is really stretching it and massaging it and kind of really working on my legs a lot better, especially with this marathon coming up. This kind of actually throws a little kink in my plans. So I had originally planned to, today put in like what I almost did, 3.7, nothing too crazy. But I really wanted to get out there, put in a little bit bigger mileage, and then tomorrow and the next day kind of take it easy. And then Saturday go for, 18 to 20 miles um, to try to really get ready for that marathon coming up, try to get my last big mile rate or, big mile run in, and I wanted to kind of be 20 miles just to get there and just be kind of a 10K away from finishing the actual uh, marathon. So, I wanted to really get out there and get to the 20-mile mark on Saturday. But with this pain in my leg, if I don't nurse it right these next few days, tomorrow and the following day, I'm going to have to truly, truly, truly take it easy. Try to go down to just maybe these mile and a halves. And then even after the 20-mile race, because I'm assuming that my leg's going to probably be flared up if I do the 20 miles, I'm going to have to really try to take it easy with a couple mile and a halves the day, especially after, and maybe even after that, I'm going to have to try to really take it easy on the legs, especially this right one here that's truly, truly bothering me. Oh, man. Camera died earlier within the episode, so that is why the camera angle has changed. But just finishing up on nursing my leg, um, just trying to really take care of it. Try to make sure I can get some good mileage in for the rest of the week, the rest of the month, and as well as get ready for this actual marathon. So for your daily discipline today, day 258, it is to think about the things within your life that you may need to kind of nurse and take it easy a little bit on to try to let it recover at a faster rate. And again, I'm still going to have to get out there and put miles in every day since my challenge is to do 365 days in a row, but I still can try to, nurse it these next couple of days with less miles, a little bit slower pace, and definitely stretch it a little bit more and get it ready for running. Other than that, like I said, today is day 258. You got your daily discipline to think about the things that you can nurse within your life. Um, Other than that, yes, thanks for following along to this podcast and this episode. If you guys can, give the podcast a like, a subscribe, a follow, and a share on the Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and whatever podcast platform you've been following along and listening on. Other than that, thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow on episode 259. Thanks. Take it easy. Peace.